رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا اغفر لآبائنا وأمهاتنا وارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. ربنا دبر لنا أمرنا فإنا لا نحسن التدبير. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين، وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Okay, sisters, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I guess no one will enter the class, so let's start directly. Inshallah, we have Suratunnour. I think we're still in the Inshallah, we will go with ayah number 4. Start from ayah number 4. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين يرمون المحصنات ثم لم يأتوا بأربعة شهداء فاجلدوهم 80 جلدة ولا تقبلوا لهم شهادة أبدا وأولئك هم الفاسقون إلا الذين تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا فإن الله غفور رحيم. والذين يرمون أزواجهم ولم يكن لهم شهداء إلا أنفسهم فشهادة أحدهم 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الصادقين. والخامسة أن لعنة الله عليه إن كان من الكاذبين. ويدرأ عنها العذاب أن تشهد 4 شهادات بالله إنه لمن الكاذبين. والخامسة أن غضب الله عليها إن كان من الصادقين. ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته وأن الله تواب حكيم. صدق الله العظيم. صدق الله العظيم وبلغ رسوله الكريم ونحن على ذلك إن شاء الله تعالى من الشاهدين. Inshallah, I hope to be all of you to be with me, because Al-Hajj Fazia is not here, so I don't know who is attending, who is listening, who is not, but we will see inshallah. Okay. Last class we talked about ayah number 3. If you remember, الزاني لا ينكح إلا زانية أو مشركة, and we explain it. Now we are talking about another had from hudud of Islam, when Allah said وَالَّذِينَ يَرْمُونَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us anyone who's talking about any woman, and anyone was saying about any woman she did something. وَالَّذِينَ يَرْمُونَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ, and they didn't bring 4 witnesses. If someone say this woman or this girl or whatever, al-muhsanat here means the woman which protected because she is salihah. Any Muslimah, any mu'minah, if she is not a slave, she is muhsana. Muhsana يعني, as they said, chaste woman, the chaste woman. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this woman, she protected by Islam, by freedom. So he said subhanahu wa ta'ala, it should be the woman like that should be what? Should be protected by Islam. She is very clear and very pure woman. Should be like that. The whole mu'minat, sisters, to be honest, the whole mu'minat, the whole Muslimat, if you are free, it's number one. If you are Muslimah, it's number two. So you have to be a pure one of the purest people. Yani, that is, your situation should be like that. You have to wear hijab if you are Muslimah and not a slave. To wear hijab, full hijab, to be honest when you say something, because already that thing is going to protect you from the tongues of people. Some people, they have their tongues worse than swords. So you have to protect yourself. But what we are saying nowadays, the Muslimat and Mu'minat, they are not, to be honest, in the history, only the woman which didn't cover her hair or chest or knees or her body, only the slaves. You know that in the history, if it's not Islamic history, even the Islamic or not Islamic history, even in Christian and Jewish history, I'm not talking about the history for a long time. I'm talking about 100 years. I'm just talking about 100 years. 100 years, it means no more people, they are away of hijab. If you go just 100 years, 1926, as today, just go for the history, you will find the people at that time, even the Christian people, even Jewish people, all of them, they are wearing hijab. And in Jewish, they are wearing niqab too. And they consider only who discover her hair or discover the knees or chest or legs or stomach or whatever, they consider them, they are just the homemade slaves, something like that. But al-mu'mina, al-muslima, and if she is not Muslima, at least she is free woman. She has to cover herself. It's not easy to let everyone look at her. I'm sorry, as an animal. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking about, alaykum salam, Allah was talking about that she is muhsanat. So mashallah, if all of you are wearing your hijab, totally hijab, you are covering everything in your body, okay? You are not wearing jeans, you are not wearing tight pantalon or whatever. So Allah said you are muhsanat. Again, if you are wearing a tight pants, okay, tight pants, if you are discovering something from your bodies, if you are like that, so you are not muhsanat. I hope to understand that point. That point is important. It's so important point.
Sheikh, I mean that if not muhsanat, if they didn't do zina, so they mean that they can be is it's not the same procedure like we
I'm
have to
coming to
force
that
something.
point. I'm coming to that point. But firstly, before I go to talk about al-muhsanat, here I'm talking about who is muhsanat first. That point, if I said about some man, he said about you something. You are wearing your hijab? Yes. You are covered your body? Yes. You are not tightening your body or your clothes? Yes. So you are muhsana. Okay? Aisha, Ina, are you listening?
Yes, Sheikh.
It's important. So
Yes,
are
Sheikh.
you,
I'm here.
yeah. So if you are wearing a tight pants, I'm sorry, if you are working with the street, so anyone can say anything. If you are discover something from your body, okay, let someone to say anything about you, because already you discovered your body. So why you want to someone to protect you if you didn't protect yourself? Okay, I hope all of you to understand that. Let's say you protect yourself and you covered yourself and you're saving yourself. So Islam said, and I will protect you too from the tongues of people. But let's say, as we as we saw in Turkey or in Malaysia sometime, now it become not sometime. She is call herself Muslimah, but with that she looks like slaves. Outside they are wearing everything talking about them. So how come they are Muslimat? To be honest, if you see some girls like in Malaysia, like in Turkey, Mazna. So those people they are looks like naked women. So what you call them Mazna? They are muhsanat? To be honest.
No?
Of course not. How come they become muhsanat? They cannot be muhsanat. So if they didn't protect themselves, how you asked al-Islam to protect you? Al-Islam tried to give you protection. But now our society, I'm sorry to say that, we become in the worst. Really, really. And during the whole history, I don't have uh, when I read the history about even the habits of the people, even I'm talking about any religion countries. Religion is not only Islam, Christian, Jewish. I'm not talking about someone else. I'm talking about the religion countries. Christian, Jewish, Muslims, all of them, women never take off their hijab. So once we saw the people or the women without hijab, we said, oh, those people, they are non-Muslimat. They are non-religions, even non-Christian, non-Jewish. Wallahi, we said that. Only in Athena, this is disbelievers, only those people, atheists, someone they worshipped something else, they are not Muslim. That we are saying about these people like that. But if someone they are they have hijab, the whole religious like that, the whole religions like all of them, they have hijab, they have niqab, and they are, mashallah, very complete. So, and Islam said those people we have to protect them. Okay, alhamdulillah. But if they didn't to protect themselves, so how can you ask Islam to protect you if you are not muhsanat? And alhamdulillah, الآية said والذين يرمون, he didn't say يرمون النساء. If he said those people which they are saying about the woman, no, he said, يرمون means what? Accuse. Is it accuse? ACCUSE? What do you call it? Accuse?
Accuse the
Yeah, yeah.
Accuse, huh?
Mm.
So accuse, if Al Quran said accuse women, yeah, so I cannot say any bad word about the woman. Okay? So we have two sides here. From my side or from the other side. Now I'm starting with the other side. If you are a real mu'minah, so my mouth should be closed. I have to close my mouth. But when I see she is outside in the way, naked, everything is naked. Everything is naked in her body. So how come you want me to say, mashallah, she is Muslimah? Okay, Muslimah because of what? Please tell me, how can I say she is Muslimah and I have to protect her from my tongue?
She, the category of Muslimah is just for the it just showing the appearance hijab, or the akhlaq also included.
Here in this ayah, we are talking about the outside. Inside, this is something else. The akhlaq and something, this is in something else. Of course, we are talking, but if we are now, we are talking about how to protect it from outside in the society, on the street. Actually, to be honest, women should be in the house or in the street.
Wow.
When she come out to street for something emergency and come back direct to the house, right?
Yeah.
But what happened nowadays? Women, where is the woman now? Mostly they are outside.
They are walking.
That is normal or abnormal? To be honest, we said the normal thing the woman should be inside, but now woman is outside. Is that normal or abnormal? Abnormal. Answer me. Why you don't answer, Aisha?
I
Tina?
think it's evolution.
Okay, explain please.
Because nowadays the women need to work also, need to send the kids, needs to be outside to do things as well.
But that is normal or abnormal? To be honest.
They even before the woman is also do the trading, do business, do work. I
What I'm saying, Mazna, I said, what is the normal thing? Man is working and covering the house and bring everything to his home. That is normal or abnormal?
it's normal.
Okay, if woman, we change that normal situation and woman become get out and the man, what will happen to the man? He will be in. With the time, woman will get out more and the man will be in more. So they take us slowly to change the normal situation and to become, as Aisha said, evaluation. I'm not saying that about that now, today, haram or halal. What I'm saying, is that the normal or abnormal?
If you want, yeah, abnormal, if you were to compare the older days and today, of course, it will be abnormal.
Exactly. But to be honest, which one is following the Islam? To be like before or like now?
Like
Aisha.
before, just like before, of course, to
Should be.
stay
Okay,
inside.
should be.
Yes.
But say, let's say nowadays the habits little bit different and they change it. Okay, I don't have any problem with that. Of course, that in my opinion, that is abnormal. That's why my wife in the home, my sisters, all of them, they are in the home. Even some one of them, she is works because her husband already died and she is working as a teacher for girls. So that is for me, that is normal. Okay, but if you are working business with men and you are every day dealing with men, every day you have a meetings with men, your husband become in someone in somewhere, but you are every day with some men here and there. So what do you accept? What do you feel it? What is that for you? Is that the normal what you want?
maybe not good to see.
Of course, that is wrong. That is wrong situation. I'm not saying to work that is haram, but with the limit. You have to work in some jobs. Okay, you have to. It should be women. We have to get a doctors, women doctors. But is that necessary to get engineer doctor, woman engineer?
No.
Aisha, you have to be with us. And Ina,
Yes, Sheikh, I'm here. I'm here, Sheikh. Yes.
you are busy with
But
your son.
we need women engineers, Sheikh.
What?
But
What,
just
Ina?
sometimes because of the knowledge, some in any field, so but they need the woman to be part of this professional.
They want.
Not sometimes even not their choice, they choose to be, but because the knowledge, the skill they have, the asset for the country, So
Actually,
um,
that what I
You
said.
know,
That is
no, the
abnormal.
problem, you know what? You know what? In university, sometimes the top students are women,
Of
yeah,
and
course,
these
yes.
women, and these women, let's say to be engineers for top companies, they will want top students. So the boys, the men did not make it. It's the
Yes,
guy,
yes.
it's the ladies who made it. You know,
but the
Actually,
problem is the man didn't mean
perform. They didn't perform.
didn't perform exactly. If the man
actually,
perform well, the woman will be at home.
actually, more than 70% of students they are studies university in Malaysia they are girls. 70%. If we are comparing 70% more than and the men or the boys they are 30%. This is amazing. Here we are not talking about Malaysia. I'm talking about the whole situation of the Islamic world situation. If you are talking about only Malaysia, this is something else. But is that the normal? I'm asking, and I hope you answer me a real answer. Is that the normal or not?
Normal now.
But
So the current situation,
Yes,
it's
but the current situation also, if we say that, everything in the current situation will be the normal, but that is abnormal. So what I'm saying, okay, comparing with what normal with abnormal, what we have now that is abnormal, but it become that is the real situation now. So what can we do, right? That has become
but
the real
but
situation.
but
do
see,
we need to
let's say
blame
in
the
the
woman, Sheikh?
Yes,
Do we
Ina,
need to blame do
Ina,
we need to
please.
blame the woman?
What Ina said? Said Ina,
you know,
please.
during this, let's say this is a we call this modern world. So let's say in the West, let's say in the West, when they want, let's say let's say in Malaysia or in other countries, whenever a Muslim lady, excel or becomes like let's say scientist or manage to work in a, let's say in Tesla, we will what do you call that, like, be proud of her. And that is, now for now, that is the way for us to tell the world that Muslim ladies capable of doing everything, anything they want. And some, and for I see it like a good representation of Muslim ladies. Know that we are not restricted, because people keep saying that Muslim ladies are oppressed. With the hijab, they cannot go anywhere, they cannot achieve their ambition. But let's say with Muslim engineers, ladies engineers, doctors, and they made their name, like, like internationally recognized, famous, and good at their job. They are recognized, and people see Muslims image or Islamic image, even though it's maybe not it's against the
Okay,
normal perception of.
okay. I got your point. Thank you.
Mm.
I will listen to Mazna. Mazna, what you said?
I forgot already what to say. Just no. I want to say that this situation, um, how we want to balance it, because if they have some hole, must be covered. So if the man didn't fill up this hole, so the woman will take over because someone need to carry the responsible and to mean sustain the economy, the life, something like this.
Okay. So here we have 2 points. The point of Ina, can you tell me, Ina, in Western culture, how many women they have like Tesla?
You know, that's my point. If you see the trend now, it's mostly the Muslim countries that produce more lady scientists,
Yeah.
Muslim lady scientists. They are more in the professional line.
Okay.
So that is compared to America or UK, because they are actually not as progressive, not as successful as, yeah. I mean, the trend now is, if you look, it's most of the Muslim countries that producing, like successful Muslim ladies in business or whatever field. So that is actually showing that, and plus we always say that the first university in Islam was founded by Muslim lady. So we always come to the point of, is the Muslim lady that founded education, that first built, like tunnel the
Mhm.
during Khalifah Harun al-Rashid. So we always promote that. So whenever we want to say that Islam always support women, we always go back to that point. We always say that Siti Aisyah was one of the most like hadith, you
Yeah.
know
Yeah. Yeah.
so what is not what is wrong, but so I think what the trend now with our professional Muslim ladies making their name is also in tally with what we always say about Islam supporting women.
Okay.
Give the good reputation about the
Yeah.
woman in Islam. Yeah.
Okay. If we look, I will do as you said. I will go a little bit to history. I will come back now. Okay. If we go during Aisha, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, if you wanted to learn half of your religion, take it from Aisha, right? This is
Yes.
this is number one. And Nabi said, half of your religion, half of Islam, you have, if you wanted to learn it, you have to take it from Aisha, from a woman. Okay?
Right.
And we have many mazhab, like Hanafi madhab or whatever. Even one of the biggest sheikhs in madhab Hanafi, let's say, they didn't accept his fatwa unless his daughter stamped that one and she accepted the fatwa. Imagine that. Yeah, this is number two. During the whole history, even Umar ibn al-Khattab, radiallahu anhu ardah, he gave the economic market and the market who is taking care about the economy of the society, who is Ashifa bint Abdullah, a woman. She was, if we can call it, the minister of economy that time. Can you imagine that? So in the whole history, we have many like that. But I said if that is necessary, but if not necessary, so we should push women in every field. Is that what we are should do or not? That is the point in it. If something is not necessary, like to be civil engineers, is that what we need from the woman?
Yes, I think, because whenever because it's not like, how do I say it? Because whenever you we go study, we
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
universities,
Wherever you
it's like
exist,
yeah, by default, whenever you perform, you will be
That is taking
you
us
get
to
good grades. Yeah.
Mazna's point now. If already we have a lot of civil engineering men, so why we need women here? We need women in something else, right?
yeah.
We need women to for nursing. Let's say we need women to be a doctors for women. We need women also to be a teachers for girls. We need. Okay, do you accept?
But
A woman.
okay. Having said that, sorry, Sheikh, when you say why do we need a woman as nurse? I think we need
Yeah,
male
to be
nurses actually,
We
because
need
the
what?
patients are
What?
all male.
Yeah, sorry.
You know,
And that's
it's
because we're
I think we need
mixing.
to change that.
Again, what I have to change?
You know, no, because we always, you know, we have been taught that nurses should be women, but I think we also, because but now I think the demand for male nurses, because most of the patients are male or men. I'm not most of the patients, but we lack of male nurses.
That's
So
the
we
point.
actually need male nurses because for the
Yeah,
male patients.
actually, it should be like that. It should be man for man and woman for woman. It should be like that. Okay, do you accept when you become sick to bring a man to make a nurses for you?
No,
So
I wouldn't.
why
I
we
would not.
accept as a man when I become sick to find a girl to nurse me? Why?
The one about you are talking about civil engineering. I mean,
If
nowadays
we
it's
have
not only
if
the men. Now it's all most some men also some women also very
if we
success
have
in.
I'm saying if we have enough men and they are completely enough with that field, why we should put women inside?
But
Yeah.
now we don't have enough. Okay, I mean in modern.
Yes, yeah, of
In
course, of
our
course.
field,
You
we
said
don't have
we have.
enough.
That's why I put condition if we have enough.
Yeah, no need the woman to be in this field.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying we didn't. Don't send the woman outside. No, 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 no. Woman should come outside. But if we need her, but if we didn't need her like what we have now, what? Just we just send. We have to send her for some university. Is that what we need? Just we have to send her outside of the home. Is that what we need? Yes, okay. But send her for some subjects we need here with the subject. Okay, she can do with AI. Yes, she can do that. She could be perfect like the man or more than the man. Yes, we can do that. But in the condition, if some fail, we don't need women to. Okay, okay. That also is making me crazy. If the man
See,
does,
nowadays it's work becomes so easy for the woman. After the COVID, mostly the woman they work from home.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But some doctors, if we need a doctor for some man, let's say we have a man and they have a problem with some private places. Okay, so who has to help them? Male doctor
Men,
or female doctor?
men doctor.
But I become surprised when I find a female doctor, she is helping a man in this area. How come? Is that acceptable for you?
Because maybe she the scope she study and it is also related to this because in this part men and women also she studies so must be she's a specialist on that. She.
Okay, okay. So in other side, the woman, if we're talking about the doctors, which talking about the female doctors for female. Okay, for you when you become a pregnant, for delivered or whatever. So better to go to for female doctors or male doctors.
Female doctor.
Female. I specifically will request for female doctor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why you are not going to male doctor?
Whenever we have option, we will ask for
If you
female.
don't
Of
have
course, we
any
want
option,
for
see what
comfort.
you said. If we don't have option, but if you got option, okay.
Yeah, if we have option, yeah, we will. But you know, in just just relating a friend's story. You know, this lady, she had what do you call that? Constipation? Apa tu buasir? Lupa dah. What's buasir?
Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoids. And there is no doctor, lady doctor, who can attend to her. Only male. She couldn't find any, even GP. She couldn't find in a GP, of course, there is, but specifically targeting that laser procedure, there is no female doctor who would do that procedure for her.
That is bad.
Only male doctor.
And that is wrong. In that kind of specials, we have to send some female doctors to study that.
Yeah.
So the option is we moved from our point, by the way. So we were talking about who is muhsanat. Okay.
Yeah.
But that is good point, by the way. Women should be in the house, but for some reasons we have to send her outside of the house. Are you okay with that one?
Yes,
Yeah.
understood.
Okay, so if we send a woman outside of the house, so which field do we have to send her? Look, easily we have to send her for some special what we need women there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If the other places we don't have enough men, of course the society is different from that to that. But let's say in your society. So if the man is not enough to cover that field, so can we send the woman also too or not? Yes, to cover it. Otherwise, we have to change our strategy. Let women be in some special fields as we need women there, okay? But on other side, we have to push men as much as we can to fill the other options or the other fields. That's what what we should do that. If we didn't follow that and we started to mix male with female and okay, what will happen if that happened? What will happen to the society if all of us, if we mix it men and women in everywhere and everything? What will happen? It will not be a limit. We will not get any limit between men and women. How? So everything will become mixed, man and woman there and there. So all of them, they become in one area and one place. So it will be mixed. And we will got that kind of our societies like what we have nowadays. If I asked you, I'm so sorry to ask you that question. How many cases of zina in our societies now? And if we wanted to fix, we have to be honest. If we need to fix real fixing, how many business cases we have nowadays? We would talk about, let's say, about Malaysia.
Meaning,
It became a lot or not?
yeah. Even at home, you don't need to go out from the house.
Of course, but it started from when the woman get out. Started from here. Started from that side. Of course, we have other reasons, but it started when the woman become always every day with the men. So it become easy to go here, to go there. It's become so many. But if we try to stop it, we have to let woman to be in her house and to marry a husband, and we have to encourage the male to cover their houses and to arrange their situation. Then we will decrease that kind of zina cases. Slowly will be decreased. Slowly it will be nothing. If we wanted to save, to protect our societies. But if we are not serious, if we are not taking care about the society, so what will happen? Okay, that situation, what we have now. And the worst, that what we have and the worst is coming. So what is the point here? How to make a woman from muhsanat. That is the point. How to make a woman from muhsanat. I'm asking you how to make her muhsana.
um, to men, to change the men.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm not talking about men now. I'm talking about women. How to make a woman muhsana.
she, the environment, her environment needs to
Exactly.
be enough.
Exactly. We have to change our environments and we have to send women to real environment and to pure environment. Right? Is that
Yes,
what?
now,
Huh? Yeah, we have to send
you
women again to
also
live in in the real environment and the pure environment. Then we will decrease our bad situation and we will increase the good situation.
what you mean the real, I mean the pure environment shift.
Okay.
Nowadays, all everywhere, every part in this world is not safe anymore.
Yeah,
Even in the deep remote area, in the village,
I know. I
Even
know.
at home,
yeah,
women are not
Even
safe.
everywhere,
in
even
your
in
home,
your house.
even in your home. Now nothing become safe, especially
Yeah,
if you have that one.
I think not about the environment, about I think about the education, the people. I mean, the most
How
important.
okay, let me ask you, how many girls or women they got a very nice education and we educate her to, right and the best education and also they have so I'm not saying all of them or I'm not saying most of them but I'm saying some and good some of them it's not one or two I'm talking about the sum let's say 30% they got also zina cases.
Yeah, but at least the knowledge in their heart, one day
Exactly.
and one hour, they will change because they have a knowledge.
Exactly. But if we give beside the knowledge, if we try to send them again to normal situation, if she married and the husband they covered everything and she can come back again to her house, so it become better. That is pure situation. She has her house, her husband, and husband covered her and they make everything is suitable for her, then she will cover the house from inside.
This what your answer, Sheikh. Mean she married, the husband is covered for the house. So mean everything is the head is the man.
Inside the house the head is a woman, to be honest. Wallahi, that is the pure situation. Okay, do you think when I come to the kitchen or the house for something to say that why did that like that or why you didn't clear that one, why that is so my wife told me this is my queen. I'm the queen here now. So okay. I just
I
said you are
didn't
right.
say that. I didn't say that manage the house. I'm say that the head, you don't need to manage. You have another assistant to do. But the head mean is monitoring or means something that when they say the people down should listen. So it should be scared, something like this, should be
I'm,
to be respect
we are
that
not
before,
we are not talking about
like our father.
yes, continue please.
When I was child, we are very naughty. But when as soon as that my father, we hear that my father already come back to the house, everybody quiet and very very good. So, but he's not. He don't need to be all the time in the house. But once we know that he's coming, we are so disciplined. We are so good, and we not naughty like something like this.
That
Yeah,
is normal situation or abnormal situation.
it's a normal situation should be.
Exactly. Exactly. That is what the houses should be. But when nowadays, when the dead come back, but no one listen, or no one is in the house, and the woman just take a notes. Okay, you can put the food from fridge, put it in the microwave, and you can eat. That's it. Is that the normal situation? If the whole life, if the life it become every day like that, is that the normal situation? Isn't it?
No.
In the
That's what
circumstances.
that's what I'm talking about. So we have to take care. We come back. If we come back just 5 steps, wallahi, if we just come back 5 steps, not 10, not 100, just say 5 steps. We to arrange the houses, to arrange the society. Then we will get al muhsanat. That's why if we have that kind of muhsanat, if I have a woman which she is in the house and she has a knowledge, as you said, and she has a husband, she has a kid, okay, and she didn't go outside every day for something or or for anything. No, she's not getting out every day. So who has a right to say that woman she is doing zina?
Nobody.
Exactly. And in this case, you have to get evidences that we are talking about. But come to other situation. If we found the woman every day she put a makeup, she put the makeup maybe 1 hour or 2 hours every day in front of the mirror to put the makeup and you know what you have to do, okay, and put makeup outside. And every day she is outside with her husband or other men here and there. Okay, if she is, uh, I'm talking about which wearing hijab. Okay, what about without hijab? If she is without hijab and hair is naked and hair is naked, okay, and she's spending more her, يعني, most of her time outside more than the house with other men. Okay, what if you are talking about the woman which overseas, travel overseas with some men, not the husband, okay? And she's spending, yes, she has knowledge and education and so on, so on, so on. Okay, and she spending sometimes in same hotel. Yes, she has her room, okay, but in the same hotel with the other men. And in the morning she meet them, at night, and sometimes they are get outside as a group. And she loved with them, they loved with her, and so is that woman. Of course, I'm polite. I didn't say something else. Okay, I didn't say what she is doing if she get outside with them like that. So she is become muhsanat or not?
No.
Of course not. But she has a knowledge, yes. She has a nice education, yes. And she is amazing manager, yes. But she is not muhsanat now. So if someone talk about your owner, so we will go to punish him or not?
Mean that you mean although she didn't do maksiat, she didn't do the zina,
Yeah, she didn't.
because
She
her
didn't.
her job scope need to deal with the men, so
Yes.
you cannot categorize cannot
But
categorize her as a muhsanat.
what الآية said والذين يرمون look at the آية number 4 والذين يرمون المحصنات. So I'm asking you, if that woman, she didn't do zina, to be honest, she didn't, okay, but she spent most of her time out of the house with the men, sometimes travel with them, sometimes she is outside. I'm not talking about the naked woman, I'm talking about hijab, full hijab woman, okay, and the real hijab. But with that, she's spending her time outside with other men. So it become muhsanat or not? You should know. And if some man took about her, so we will punish that man or not? The ayah is talking about the punishing, how to punish the man who said that. So we are going to punish that man or not? Of course not. Because I'm seeing here, I can see here sleeping in the same hotel without her husband and with other men, and she's spending maybe 1 week for business trip or something. She is outside and spending the whole time with them. So how can you call me if I, let's say I talk about her, that is wrong. How can you tell me, okay, give me evidence or I will punish you or something like that? How can you punish me? That from the other side. I'm not come to the man side. I will talk about the man now. If you wanted to punish me, you have and she has to protect herself first. Then I will protect her from my tongue.
I mean, this Musona is a pure woman covered. I mean,
Yeah,
didn't
and she didn't give any chance
didn't
for someone
expose
to
to
say
the.
something about her. She didn't give
So
any chance.
so it means that nowadays there's no woman like that.
No, we have
Even the
no. We have well,
Shepherd,
no. We have a lot of women like that. A lot. We have, of course. We still have.
because even the Shepherd, they need to go out. They need to give the lecture. They go.
Sorry,
They leave the
sorry,
husband.
sorry,
That they
sorry,
bring.
sorry. Yes, let's say about Ina. Do you need to sleep outside in the hotels with the men, not your husband?
No, we don't see with the men.
Okay. Do you need to deal outside every day with them with the meals every day? Do you need it? Now you are,
No.
inshallah, in 26 now, 2026. You need to do that, Mazna?
Oh no. Shay, what happen if they bring like
Haram.
mahram? Like me, if I go any place without my husband, I bring mahram. Like my brother always follow me,
Okay,
go
you
with
have a
me.
mahram. At least you have a mahram, right?
Yeah,
I'm not talking
yeah,
about the husband.
mahram.
Okay, what about woman without husband? Okay, she can go, but with the mahram. Yes, that's okay, no problem with that. But is every day?
No, not
No,
every day.
no. So
But if
now,
they have job to do, she's depend on the job. She cannot say not every day, but depend on the job.
but some jobs. Okay, let's say it's not jobs. Is every day you are going to the malls, to just to the market every day? Of course not. So if I'm talking about Mazna and Ina and Aisha, which with me now. So are you muhsanat or not?
Inshallah.
Ina?
Yeah, inshallah.
Yeah, Aisha?
I hope so, Chef.
You should. You cannot say I hope so. You should.
Inshallah.
You should. It's wajib to be. If you are not muhsanat, do you know what will happen?
Shay,
Everyone.
you make us care. You are make us care, Shay. Because to get this criteria of Muslim, it's like
You
so
have to.
difficult.
You have to scare. What can I
So
do? You have
difficult.
to scare.
No, because now the life situation now sometimes is not it's not ready for us to fulfill what you are just saying now, the criteria of Musonat.
We have to be like that. I'm sorry. What I told you, you have to be like that. That's what we said. So you have to be curious. You have to be like, and I, as a man, I have to be curious. So we have surah. Actually, until now, the ayat is talking about what? We are not talking about the funny situation. That is the funny situation. We are not talking. We are talking about one of the worst and the bad, very very bad crime. We are talking about zina, right? When we talk about the zina, when we talk about someone talking about your honor, is that easy to talk about it, or that something serious? We have to be curious with that one.
Yes.
That's why we, all of us, we have to be curious. We have to be take care about. Al Quran called you muhsanat, so you have to be muhsanat. If you are not muhsanat, so everything will be okay. Everyone will talk about you. Imagine that you are in your condominium. If you are going down and going up, everyone, even the guards, they will, the security will say, "Look at her. She yesterday she was a man. Today with another man. Tomorrow will be with another one." And can you accept it?
This one is a different type of people share. This one we consider that this one like a prostitute.
If you are not muhsanat, if you accept to people to say she every day with another man, you accept it?
Cannot accept.
No.
Of course not. This is the pure question. Do you act? Of course, you understand. If I said she is with another man every day, it means what? She is doing zina wal billah. Okay, we cannot accept that, especially for women. It's haram to say that one. هناخده معانا. ماشي؟ لازم نتاخد. So that is the point. We have to take care about our situations. We have to take care about ourselves first. Then we have to ask the other people how they respecting us. We have to do that. Otherwise, what will happen? Yeah, the society, everything will be mixed. Men with women, halal and haram, all of them, they are mixed. So what can we do? Nothing. So the question is, وَالَّذِينَ يَرْمُونَ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ. If they are not muhsanat, okay, the rules will be changed. That is about woman situation. What about me when I took? Al-Quran and the Islam told me stop, stop. Even they are not muhsanat. Even they are not muhsanat. Even you know she is doing zina now. Even you are hearing by your ear, even you spy and you know she is doing zina now. Now, I mean immediately now. If you don't have force witnesses, so you have to be silent. You cannot say anything. What do you think? See Islam, how Islam is going to protect you for how long a time, and that is so important thing to destroy you, to help you. If I see you and I know someone is doing that now with someone, I have to be quiet and close your mouth. If
Islam
I,
protect the
huh?
Islam protect the woman.
See how Islam, woman, if you know, if I said she is doing that, what should happen? They should catch me. And they told me, you said one day that woman, she is doing that. How you know that? Okay, I spy, I saw her. Okay, we are not talking about what you saw. We are asking you, do you have another witnesses? 4 witnesses beside you. You become 5. Do you have 4 witnesses or not? No. Okay, come. Give him had. Beat him 80 person, 80 times. Oof. Even I know, yes, even you know. Even I have video, even you have a video. Can you imagine that? Someone nowadays, mashallah, we have secret cameras everywhere, as you know, especially in the hotels, right? Yes. We have everywhere now secret cameras, and you cannot imagine what is that, right? Right, Mazna?
Yeah.
Okay, if I put some secret cameras like that, 5 cameras everywhere, and I recording a nice video and showing us what happened, is that video in judgment considered to be a witnesses? No. Why? Why Islam said you have to bring 4 witnesses? Because this woman which is doing and delete 4 people and plus that one, the 5 persons watch her, it means she means to show people and she wanted to appear her sins for everyone. That's why we have to take her out of the society because she is going to spread the sins. They can do, yes, they can do. That is haram, of course, haram and blah 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 blah. Okay, but we are going for the other side. If she is secreting herself, she's secret herself. She is doing haram, yes, she is doing. Enjoying, yes.